Okay, this is my psychology and film project, and I'm doing it over American Psycho by Luke Prohaska. So the movie American Psycho features an American main character named Patrick Bateman, and he's an investment banker in New York, which is where the story takes place. And he is diagnosed, or he's not diagnosed, but he has got the symptoms of being sociopathic and having schizophrenia and some personality disorder. And so it does say actually that he does say at the beginning of the movie that he is a psychopath. But along with that, he does show symptoms for, a wide variety of other things like schizophrenia or narcissistic personality disorder. And his symptoms for this normally will be delusions, hallucinations, disorganized speech, or having like chaotic or disorganized behavior. And the disorder negatively impacts the individual's ability to behave in a socially acceptable way. So that may be like not, conversing with someone normally, or like when they talk to you, don't have the same mood or, attitude back towards them. But along with these feelings, more severe cases do end up in feeling the need to kill or hurt other people. But Pat does demonstrate these behaviors throughout the movie. And there is an example when Courtney comes up to Pat to express some concerns, and she's like she's disorganized and like kind of shooken up. She's like not having a great time, and Pat, while he hears what she was saying, and he just completely misses the mood of what she was like. She's all like scared and whatnot, and he's just changing the conversation completely. And although Pat doesn't really show any disorganized speech, he seems completely kind of fine on the outside, but he does definitely have a lot of issues and panic attacks. But he becomes most affected as the show goes on. He descends kind of into, it gets worse and worse, but in his professional and social life, there's one of Pat's coworkers had brought in a new business card, and for some reason Pat becomes jealous of how good it was, and then becomes obsessed with jealousy and rage, and he does end up killing Paul because of this. And Pat is seen taking pills throughout the show to help kind of with his emotional control and psychotic urges, but so he does have some level of diagnosis in the show, but it is clearly not enough to the right extent, because he belongs in an asylum and mandatory therapy, in my opinion. I don't think there'd be any ethical or cultural issues with this, because he is diagnosed, or he is psychotic, as evident in the show, and that's a very standard procedure for that. And I do believe it shows accurate representation of the symptoms. Pat does show violent and chaotic behavior, which are very realistic things that do happen for the people that actually have this disorder. And the portrayal of these disorders does, in a way, I think, represent show us what could happen, or how bad it can get for people who don't know, and kind of how to identify it. So it is accurate and good, I think. I believe the disorder would have been seen very similar in other cultures, just not like outside of America, because it does, severe cases of this result in murder often, or having psychotic thoughts. And so if he was properly diagnosed, I think that he would it would be have that same diagnosis in other cultures as well. And these are the only sources I used. Thank you.